Solos is one of the hardest modes in Fortnite, so I decided to VOD review one of the most patient players in the world. Today we take a look at Guildhen and one of his best games from this solo cash cup. Alongside studying his gameplay, we study the map and how people rotate around it. Enjoy the video and please break the like button for me, and if you do so, I will drop a full Mr. Savage case study this Monday. Thank you and enjoy. It's just like it's all evenly split. So there's no imbalance with this game. It's not like, oh, first drop is more stacked than like last drop over here. Now look, sometimes there's bigger crowds, but all in all in the zone there's the same amount of people. So as the zones go on, we're going to keep checking this to make sure that, you know, the first zone is pretty even, second zone's pretty even, and we're just going to literally look at everything you need to do to dominate in solos. That's basically where we're going with this. And he's just by playing calm. Like, he can be way more mechanical. He could be 20 floors above this guy by now, but he's playing relaxed, he's playing chill. And maybe, like, you can tell by the kill pattern right now on his I guess, timeline, he frags out endgame. So he's playing for endgame, so maybe he didn't want to go into this fight in the first place, and he just ended up being there. But, look, there's not much we can do about that. Again, now he's on 63 HP, which isn't really good at all. Let me go back to this. So he was on 63 HP, but he's the one who dropped down to hit him with the deagle. So he gave up height for number one. And now he's on the same level as this guy. And he has to drink a big pot to be anywhere near the same health as this kid. Out to the side, up, gets the beam in right now. The other guy's down to about 90 HP, but he's still on 43. And if he didn't get that quick reset off right there, he's not surviving this. Again, just flipping the ramps. I'm playing right hand peek. Right hand peek right there. Even though his opponent had a shotgun, he played right hand peek, and that just proves how powerful it is. Right hand peek, probably the number one thing that you need to keep down as a solo, because as long as you keep that one opponent at like a peak where he's not good. So just note this: if you have right peak, more than likely he does not have right peak. That's just a general rule of thumb, but that's not always the case. He's running, he knows there's people near him. We can see on the map right now down here in the bottom right that there is people near him, so he knows he's to take a few steps back and get his heals off. Don't know whether he's doing this on purpose, but smart to take the shields before the med kit, because he knows there's people coming. But when you take that shield, see that flash that happens? They can see that flash. So by getting that out of the way, if they get closer, they're not going to see his shields splash from when he hits, you know, max health. I think there isn't like an animation for medkits, but like it's not as noticeable as big blue flash in the distance. I doubt he did that on purpose, because not a lot of people pay attention to that kind of stuff. Again, he's looting up. We're gonna just take a quick look at the map right now. This is real, like, where mid game begins. So we're just gonna check the map, and we've got first zone. And again, it's basically the same being split. We can see dead side is already formed for now. It can change as we go on, but like right here up in this corner is dead side. We can tell, like, even these kids right here are trying to get into dead side. Some people late rotating. Believer Beach team didn't really have a chance. There's not really a lot of people in Believer. Stacked side seems to be around here. Again, it's still pretty evenly split, but when all these teams down here, like, you can see all these teams right here, all of these guys is going to have to rotate in, and there's going to be three paths they take. Most of them is going to be up and around, and that's going to make this area right here, I'll mark my words, bro, when the zone gets smaller, this right side of the zone, so when zone probably shrinks to bony burbs like this, it's going to be this right part of the zone that's contested to the max. Just trust me on that. I'm predicting it, and I know it's going to happen. Whichever way the zone pulls, it's going to be the right side, and maybe a bit down here. This whole area that's going to be stacked with players. So we'll just keep letting this game roll out. He's around here, isn't he? That's him right there. There's nobody really near him. If he rotates up, like I said, if he was to take the dead side rotate as he's playing for placement, that would be the way I would go. Right there, and just throw yourself somewhere here where there's not a lot of people. Alternatively, that's kind of dead side over here as well. There's little pockets where there's nobody. They're not great for next rotation. Up here is actually pretty solid because it's away from everybody. Someone in a car seems to be coming at him now. I wonder if he takes this fight as well. We'll see. Get me off this. Yeah, he's going to take that fight. Throw my crosshair off screen again. No, he's not taking a fight. He's just going to chill out. Smart player, bro. Smart, but he uses one thing I've noticed so far is he uses his like surroundings a lot, and that's something real important to solos. Real important. He's gonna keep height. Get beams when his opponent gets out of the car, hopefully. Yep. Yeah, he needs something. Boom. See, he didn't make the same mistake he made last time. So there's another tip, okay? A lot of players continue to make the same mistakes over and over again, and that's why they don't improve. If you go back to where we started this, he was waiting to get a perfect beam, and in reality, you're not going to get a perfect beam on anybody. So you got to take the shot that you have and make the most of it. So he's after doing that, even though he had to drop off height, and that kind of cost him a few seconds, he did it to get the better angle to light him up a bit. So again, pressuring him, using his angles, knowing he has left-hand peek, so he relaxes. He's going up for height. He didn't block that shot, unfortunately. That's just a building grid problem. It's just crosshair wasn't in the right place. 33 white, he's chilling. Hopefully we actually get to see this fight play out with this replay bug. Pressuring his wall, spraying his cone. If he had been up a few steps on that ramp, he could have actually exploited in. Instead of just spraying, he could have actually like forced him down. I don't think he wants to do that though, because he doesn't want to give him a free headshot. It's just understandable. But it's understandable in that scenario right there, but he doesn't know that there's more people rotating in to take fights off him right now. So, and you can see from a pro player that does, I think, frag out, get a lot of kills, most of the action goes on end game, and we will take a look at end game, but we're really specifically focusing on mid game in this one. So he's rolling up on height. He knows the opponent's down low left. If he can hear his opponent can hear him. And zone pulls, so he's trying to get out of there. Zone pulls a bit far. Like I said, over here, dead side is still moving with that kind of formula where you could wrap around. He just got hit hard. What's going on, bro? That guy's not letting him get away, is he? That's a different guy. That's a different guy altogether. Damn, that's real tough. His walls are being pressured. His opponent knows he's low. I wonder how he actually wins this fight. His opponent's planning to exploit in. He goes back up. Layer swapping, bro. Reusing his old build so he doesn't have to create new ones. His opponent does get hit for 23. Slaps him 23 again. He's just getting bullied at this point. That was an insane flick. His opponent knows he's low. He's refreshing. He should probably get some piece control down right now, in case his opponent gets close. Should probably do it out of hard mats as well. Probably brick, because he has a lot of brick. And he's back up to 100, absolutely chilling. Now it's like, see, this is a placement heavy tournament. I think he's after making a bad play here because of where he was. Now, there's a bad and a good play to this, okay? And I'm going purple because of this whole screen on my face right now. I really need to get lights. He was up here, okay? And from here, this is a high ground spot. From here, this is a high ground spot. There was builds in here. Okay, and all in all, he's on the dead side in this little pocket, which I wasn't expecting. I thought dead side would be more over here where this pocket is, but this is more of a dead side here. And what he's after doing is nuzzling himself in here. I think this is him right here, okay? What he's actually trying to do is just get himself more central. If he's more central where these boys are, if zone pulls like in anyone, like I've said this before, so I won't go through it too much. And I have other like videos on this as well, so you can definitely find them. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I'll have a card here or probably at the end of the video for you to go and watch that video where I talk about how to get half and half on pulls and stuff like that. Being center is definitely one of the best ways to do it. Like him being up here, that's 1 out of 4 corners of this little thing. You know, you could be up here, here, here. Him being here gives him a 25% chance of a pull, okay? But then he has like 3 other pulls and a super far pull if it pulls up here. But if he is dead center, he can get the same exact pull to every zone. The same exact pull. So maybe that's what he's trying to do, and he's putting himself in here, just somewhere here where it's less of a run for him to do. Or he's just trying to key out players on the edge of zone, like this guy that has to rotate in. But this, in my opinion, is a bad chain of fights to go into because of all these people around here. There's just too many people that can grief your game. That's just what I'm thinking though, bro. Again, he's a pro player. These are just my expectations and these are my thoughts. He's just sitting in a bush ADS and he was. But I do think he's trying to get dead center. Or he's just doing that patrolling thing that I was talking about earlier, where he just patrols the whole map. Just seeing where everything is. Obviously, it's different for us watching it from a bird's eye perspective, knowing everything. If he had have stayed where he was, he would have had the best position in zone. And I don't think he knows this. Even if he rotates right now and rotates this as expected to here, he has God zone. He has God zone. Or even, bro, take center. Half and half is after this zone. Okay, half and half is after this zone. Trust me, you want to be here. You want to be here for half and half. Again, though, those are the boys. If he had played center, he still would have got zone. But because of the way this one pulls, you're guaranteed. If you're center, you're borderline guaranteed the next zone. It's a very short run. That's why you always want to take center and fourth. And then from here, you take it. Or if you can get a clean run, like these boys would have a clean run from center to center. So you just keep going, you get me? Like, it's just real chilling. And then when half and half pulls, which will be after this, they'll get it again. Like, bro, it's just rinse and repeat. Just play for center, play for center. Half and half pulls the worst possible way. Oh my god, bro. Either way on the map right now, like if he's up here, he's still scuffed. He's like, let me get rid of it, get a better color. Right, if he's blue right here, up in here somewhere in this position, like I was saying to play, like the best way is, you know, doing a bit of a swervy way in like that and chill. But from where he is right now, he's down here, bro. Look at all of them. That's him. That's him right there. The thing is, if he pulls out the back way and comes in like that, or like some version of that where it's like in between these boys, like he doesn't know that, but if he looks around, he'll figure that out. That's how I like get some god rotate sometimes, is just by taking a second, figuring out where you can go. But being there is not really that good. You'd want to ideally, you can't do it with all these people though, but if he can, he's getting around the back, getting on the dead side. Then his dead side reforms, it restructures after half and half. It's not really that important after half and half though. Your hydrate didn't pop up on stream. Yeah, I don't think any of the like channel point stuff pops up in the visual chat, but it did pop up in the Twitch chat. Again, he's a very slow and calm player. From what he might be a different animal altogether now in endgame, but let's just see how he makes this pull, bro. Because I'm so lost right now how he's gonna do this. He's got to get a pad. He's just got to get the pad off. Replay bug. He's going down below. He hears the pad. He gets the free pad. I was gonna say, bro, like you're really scuffing yourself by not, you know, rotating earlier. He's not even gonna take the pad, I don't think. Oh, I don't get him, bro. Thing is, he's not full commit, and he could be picking up way more kills. Gets that pad, I suppose, and he's gonna aim for a beautiful layer. No, he's not. He's taking high ground. Yeah, he knows he doesn't have any piece control in there. It's best to leave it. You do shit like that to intimidate your opponent, just because, you know, if you scare him, he's not gonna do much. Free. 91, nice. Goes in. The replay bug, we're gonna assume he smashes him up with a pump out. No, he got away. What's he gonna drop? Drop this SMG. Doesn't need an SMG when you got a scar. Really vibing. Gone up for height. That's opposite height. Opposite height's not even paying attention to him right now. And the lobby's pretty stacked still. Like really stacked. What am I saying? This is 6th zone. First moving. And he's got height. And does he have pull? Yeah, he does have pull. He needs to beam. He needs to, like, bro, this is where I need to be. Oh, bro, this is my lobby right here, man. Me and my beams in this lobby would be chilling. Bro, he's not hitting anything, though. It's sad to see. Bro, you know, I'd have like 6 people dead by now. He's gonna pick that one guy, yeah. Look, better one than none. Now he doesn't have height, though. He doesn't want height. He's dropping. I wonder why would you abuse all the mats to take height and then not take height? Or is he just... Oh. He dropped height, took the pad, and retook height so that way he didn't have to build across the save mats. And just intimidate him and scare the other guy off height, reconnecting. something you really need to do in solos, in every mode, but specifically solos, because it's so easy for you to get shot out in solos. And he's just going to stay up there and pick up a few kills. That's probably how he gets most of his kills. He probably doesn't even drop. I wouldn't say he does. He's just really chilling. Look, and most people would have spam built there when they received a few shots coming at them, but all in all, he's just chilling. Someone show up. He'll probably take that pad, maybe. No, he'll probably keep height. Getting God beams in. Okay, I'll give him some respect points for that one. Someone took his height. Someone just chopped him down. That's cruel. His mat count is low. He's on woods now. No hard mats. He needs to win this fight. Is he just baiting the peak? He's trying to... Oh, he's trying to hit him with that DL disconnect. Oh, he's losing a lot of health, though. This is a confusing ass fight, bro. It's like he half wants height and half doesn't want height. Who do I think is the best solo player? Bro, this is probably one of my first solo VODs this season. So right now it's Hen. Bro, I know Reet is an insane solo player. I looked at him like dropping 20 and 30 games in arena and stuff. I've already reviewed them before. Oh, I'd like to see Tayson. Oh, I'd like to see Tayson though in this time. Does he take that tack? No. No. To be honest, like, I don't know if this is a great decision, but like with the lobby he's in right now, still super stacked. Like, unless it's just a god lobby, but you know, like the way sometimes you have those super laggy lobbies, like it's like fake ping almost. You have 0 ping, but like it's super laggy. I would have taken the lever action shotgun, like picking up the goal attack, side grade to a lever. You do a bit less damage, but that crosshair is a bit bigger, allowing you to hit more shots when it's laggy. Whereas if you hop in a box with a pump and miss, you're kind of gone. And you kind of rely on the fact that your opponents are lagging as well. If you're lagging and you have insane PC, they're lagging even worse. So I don't know, maybe, like, you know, he's just a beast with the pump. So if he's practiced with the pump, use the pump. That's just a little thing I like, bro. I like side grading to that lever at late game as well. Then you don't have to carry an SMG, but the lever still does hefty damage to the walls. Even if you've attack, it does so much damage to the walls. Again, though, you're sacrificing a lot of damage if you use the attack. I don't really like using the attack in game. More so just the lever. I love the way it gets sunny end games, bro. Like, end games look so nice this season. Weird thing to notice, but like it's actually enjoyable to watch a daytime end game, because you're so used to playing, like, I don't know, creative end games and stuff and simulators or whatever, Zone Wars and stuff, and they're all just dark. Again, he's just keeping high ground, using as minimal mats as possible. 3 easy kills. Is he gonna go? He doesn't even want the refresh, does he? Does he have mats? He's a good bit of mats. He could do it a bit more. Again, though, just holding and spraying and repeating all day long. Just, you know, keep spraying, staying a few above everybody. Rule of thumb as well for solos, keep 1 or 2 above everybody. Don't go crazy, because it makes it easier for them to spray you down. But if you're 1 or 2, you're chilling. He just actually went in his box. Again, endgame fights happen how they happen. I don't think there's much structure going on in them. And he gets the win because the guy dies to storm. So that's a savage well, that's his 6th game, I'm pretty sure. Okay, boys, thank you so much for watching this whole video through. If you made it this far, comment GOATed down below in the comment section. But with that said, if you're not subscribed, you need to subscribe right now. If you haven't hit that like button, do it. And the video on screen will definitely help you become a way better player in Fortnite as soon as you want it. Just click the video. See you in the next one.